what do you think about the youth-led movement in India? Is that something that can happen, should happen? Some politicians have said that the youth should ape, say, Bangladesh, Nepal, all of that. Do you think that's something that can be done in India? Should it be done in India? Is that a requirement? ऐसा हो भी सकता है India में कि नहीं हो सकता है? That is the question. You partly answered it, but yeah, to
let me
add to it.
start obliquely. One club I am a member of, which I'm very happy to be a member of, is the Italian Cultural Center. It's got a lovely restaurant. Ritu Dalmia run restaurant, so
Yes.
Diva. But the quality of Diva outside the Italian Cultural Center is very different from the quality of Diva inside the Italian Cultural Center. And it's a lovely green setting where you can sit and eat really good food, outstanding food, in a nice setting, very quiet, no honking outside and things like that. Now, you will always see the same diplomats talking to the same usual suspects out there, because all these diplomats confuse knowledge of the Western idiom, of the English idiom and English fluency, as deep perspicacity about India.
Okay.
Which is not the case. And this is where I laugh when people say they should emulate Bangladesh or Nepal. Nepal is a reasonably homogeneous. Fine, there are 3-4 ethnic groups out there. There is the divide also between the Pahadis and the Madesis. So the Madesis are the plains and the Pahad is the mountain folk.
Right.
In Bangladesh, it is, except say the Chakma, who are Buddhist Chakmas and the Christian Chakmas, it is mostly a fairly homogeneous society. Same one language. Their Nepali is de facto one language. I mean, it's accepted as the link language. Could you replicate it over a country that is as diverse as India? Even the CJP. All the Delhi media were reporting about CJP and what is happening out here. You know, we Delhi walas, we seem to think Delhi is the whole of India.
Yeah.
Bombay wasn't concerned about it at all. Bangalore, no local paper really reported about it. Tamil Nadu, no local paper reported about it. Odisha, no local paper reported about it. Bengal was more concerned about beating up TMC goons than they were about this. Bihar may have concentrated on it because apparently Bihar applicants for public exams are quite a few. But who concentrated on it? Right. So, in a country of 1.4 billion, you want me to go gaga, or you want me to take editors seriously who go gaga about a gathering of 1,000 people? Now, the police figures I got were around 12:30, 1, 2 around, where they said it was about 1,000 people, out of which 150 were journalists. So imagine a 3:1 ratio of journalists to protesters.
Right.
Protesters is to 3:1 protester to journalist ratio.
Yeah.
And stay at peak, it reached 2,000. 2,000? You're telling me this is a serious protest in Delhi? You know, my he's a prince of Thailand. He's my friend. He was here. He was here on a scholarship till about 6 months. He's learning Tamil and Sanskrit, and he actually speaks very good Tamil and Sanskrit. And he was looking to refine all of it. Before he went, he wanted to do a langar, a bhandara. And I said, how many? So he said he had promised Mahavishnu that he would feed at least 100 deserving people. We set it up outside AIMS. 680 people came for the bhandara. 680.
Right.
Because we counted. And the bhandara folks, you know, they said, sir, aap udhar lagayenge, zarur 680 people aa jayenge. This guy who nobody knows of is able to get 680 people for a bhandara. Then it should have been major news. A junior prince of Thailand does bhandara in Delhi and 680 people turn up for it. Outside AIMS. Did any newspaper cover it? No. Why? And suddenly you want to cover this. Where is the sense of proportion?
Right.
Exams have been leaked and you're more concerned about 2,000 people max. And we're estimating 2,000. But the police was very clear till about 12:30, 1, 2, it was only about 1,000. And out of that, peak strength at that point of time was only about 500 because the rest were coming.
And going.
Itna chota tha, they didn't know ki kya ho raha hai. They were just seeing police around and they were going back.
Oh.
Others were coming, taking selfies, and then they were going back.
Hmm.
Okay. And remember, it was also very hot and things like that.
Yes.
So it was what it was. So it's and for me, the real thing that prejudiced me against them, and am I prejudiced? Absolutely. Unlike these so-called neutral journalists who claim they are not prejudiced, I'm very open about my prejudices. Uh, were the same usual suspects who promoted AAP and who were sitting on the National Advisory Committee.
Yeah.
So, I have always held that AAP, everybody on the NAC were rats. They were bubonic plague carrying rats because what they did was when Sonia Gandhi trusted you, she gave you something, you betrayed her. And you created a special purpose vehicle to undermine her so that your core ideas would you would find a new home. Even if Sonia Gandhi's ship sank. They created that special purpose vehicle while still under Sonia Gandhi, sank the Congress, managed to get whatever they could out of it for 10 years. And when you realize this is also a Titanic that's going down, well, faster than the Titanic really, you then create a new special purpose vehicle.
Jump at the opportunity.
These are rats who, I don't trust rats who abandon a sinking ship. I respect the captain of the Titanic for going down with his ship. I have no respect for rats who abandon sinking ship. That is what these people are. And it is recycled, and understand you can't even find new rats. You're recycling the same old rats because you keep digging. Their past clearly comes out. So what is new? Where is the new idea? Yes. Where are the new faces? Old wine in a new bottle. Literally, this is that. It's old wine in a new bottle. Nothing else. And I'm like, I'm sorry. If it was genuinely new, I'm desperate for an opposition in this country.
Right.
An opposition that isn't loony left, that pushes back towards the center or outflanks from the right. Whatever.
And an opposition which actually holds a constitution instead of a diary and claims that this is what I believe in.
That is what my little video skit was about.
Yes,
my video skit was skitting a lot of things. It was the constitution and it was Saurav Das sitting, and poor guys who came and even offered water and things. And this fellow is literally being made to sit. He has a chaprasi fanning him.
Yes.
And he's sitting and drinking a slushy or whatever it is. I'm sitting and thinking, boss, इसमें कितना hierarchy है? An old man sitting and fanning, and he was a septuagenarian at least.
Yeah. Pretty old.
Sitting and fanning a 20-something little piece
Why
of
does
shit.
a 20-something need fanning? That's what I'm wondering.
Sipping on a slushy.
Yeah.
Who then goes around begging for money on Twitter. Look at the visuals of it. There's something very wrong out here. But fine, it is what it is. Hone do. And let's also not forget the fellow's a pathological liar. When Vijay Gajera put up that thing about him running this ecology, climate management, whatever, he said, you're going to get sued hard. What are you going to get sued hard on? You're listed on the website. You've produced movies, infomercial clips with the guy saying you're part of it.
But why does he not want to associate himself with them? What is the deal?
I don't know. Ask him. He's your friend. Bring him on the program and ask him.
Not my friend. Who said that?
In his mind, he's already the Chief Justice of India. Yeah. I have friends who have told me that he believes that all the Supreme Court justices, he sits on a singhasan, they all sit in front of him and they do Saurav Vandana to him 1,008 times a day. I thought
you were being serious for a second.
Yeah, I'm being very serious.
Right. Fair enough. Let's see how the movement pans out also, if you want to call it that. And a lot of things.
And can I just make a point? have you noticed they keep talking about dehumanization, dehumanization, dehumanization? What about the way they dehumanize the RSS? What about the way they dehumanize people who don't vote for their preferred political candidates? They will never call out News Laundry for defending Tanmay Bhatt's rape tweets, child rape tweets, for defending Bushra Sheikh, who is known to be associated with the grooming gangs, the Pakistani grooming gangs in London, implying a 13-year-old girl had agency when she got raped by a 73-year-old guy. The sister, Nirupama Sekhri, wrote a piece which is still up on News Laundry, where she claims that Tarun Tejpal putting 3 fingers into that victim's vagina, you are not a victim, quote unquote. 3 fingers up the vagina does not make you a victim. Can you believe that? They're fine with all of that. Look at the way they dehumanize anybody who disagrees with them. True. Anjana Om Kashyap is Bhade Ka Tattu. Anjana Om Kashyap is Sita to Modi's Rama. Anand Ranganathan in Manjul Toons vomiting, because I was also in that cartoon, by the way. I did not attend. I was actually sick. The 2024 inauguration. I was invited. I couldn't go because I was dehydrated and sick. So even that was fake reporting, fake news for a so-called media watchdog. But anyway, he's shown vomiting into a cup. People who were at the inauguration and what they did to get out there. Anand Ranganathan is shown vomiting into a glass, into a cup. Verbal, वो कहते हैं ना, verbal diarrhea. And you know, the cartoonist's art is embedding subtle messages in there. You zoom in there, there is a penis going into his mouth. And Navika, Rubika, Anjana, they're all standing around Anand watching him puke and embedded fellatio. But ये लोग बात करेंगे dehumanization, dehumanization. Give me a break. Give me a break. All right, then. I think it was a wonderful conversation, Abhijit.